straight ahead in front of us, we call it the foot of Canal Street. And at the foot of Canal Street, you can get the Algiers Ferry. Cross over the Mississippi River. Nice little cruise there. $2 to cross over, $2 to come back. But over in that little town we call Algiers, there's nothing to do over there, folks. Not a thing. When you get over there, get your nice little view of the city skyline by walking along the levee system. Also get your nice little view of the mighty Mississippi River. Now, straight down the center, separating these two streets, where most of you guys are from, we're going to be right on top of it. You call this a median. Sounds right? Median? Sounds right? We never hear that in this city. So we call this a neutral ground. Neutral ground. Why is that? Everything behind us on that side of Canal Street is Canal Street. 1803, when Americans came to this part of the country, Americans settled right over there. Everything straight ahead in front of us will be the French Quarter. During the 1700s, where the French and the Spanish group settled. Now the French, the Spanish, and Americans were not friends. Only time they would meet was right here at the neutral ground to swap, trade, and sell goods to one another. So that meant you stay on your grounds, we stay on our grounds, we'll meet at the neutral point to do a little business. Neutral grounds also separate, divide different communities here in the city. We'll go through a handful of them here today. Canal Place to the right, Saks Fifth Avenues, Tiffany's, Brooks Brothers, upscale shopping there. There's a movie theater inside of here. Handful of other department stores. Straight ahead in front of about 5 blocks, you can get the St. Charles Avenue streetcar. Take it to the left, uptown we call it. 2-lane Loyola University and Alderman Park Zoo. Behind us, we have the Riverfront streetcar. That one take you right down to the French Market, Jackson Square, the flea market, and different other places down at the edge of the French Quarter. 4 blocks past the St. Charles Avenue streetcar, you get the Loyola North Rampart streetcar. North Rampart goes to the right to the night wall. Loyola Avenue goes to the left to the train station and the bus station. Canal streetcar travel right down the center here. Now take a look over here to the left side as I take this turn. This building been around since the 1850s. It's known as the U.S. Custom House building. When it first opened up, it was a jailhouse. Used to house prisoners, Confederate prisoners. But today it is known as the Insectarian building. Like we don't have enough bugs running around here in the city. Termites and mosquitoes should be our state bird. It's the brown pelican. 1 block behind us. 12 blocks straight ahead in front of us, a block and a half to the right, maybe 6.5 blocks to the left. This is once the whole town of City New Orleans, right here, during the 1700s, right here, the French Quarter. We had a big fire take place around here back in 1788. Almost the whole town of City New Orleans burned down. There was another fire take place around here 1793, came to 1794, almost half the City New Orleans burned down. What happened? Most of these buildings was made of wood, like cypress wood and cedar wood. So on a windy day, if we had a fire around here, it would spray from one building to the next one, on and on, on and on. After those 2 great fires, we decided to do a little something different. They said, hey, let's take and turn this into mortar and brick. That's what you see around here now. Just in case we have another fire, it might not spray the way it did before. To the left there, the yellow building, 1, 2, 3 floors up. Balcony, right? Hanging off the building. You guys agree with that? A balcony, right? Yeah. How about next to the brown looking building? Would that be another balcony? No, not in this city. It is known as a gallery. See, a gallery that extends over the sidewalk where the poles hold it up. Now, the balcony is a freestanding post hanging off the wall of the building. Not unless it's attached to your home, because it just doesn't cross the sidewalk. Coming up over here to the left side, right next to the tree, big tall statue you're going to see standing up there. Jean-Baptiste Limon, Sir D. Bienville. What a name. Now, Bienville was the founder of the city of New Orleans in 1718. So that's the person that gave the city of New Orleans its name. Right beside the Bienville statue there, the priest that you see, those guys travel with Bienville. They pray for him, hopefully they find good fortune and good fame. Indian that you see on the other side of the Bienville statue, those guys also travel with Bienville. So whenever he got lost, they helped him find his way around again. Coming up to the right side, excuse me, come around the curve here, green and beige looking tin here, is where you get the Natchez steamboat. One of the oldest continued operating steamboat that cruise up and down the Mississippi River. Every day for lunch and dinner, get to listen to that old Dixieland music. You can get the Natchez steamboat here at Decatur and Toulouse in front of us. The building straight ahead in front to the right, Jackson Brewery, also known as the Jackson Brewery, J-A-X. This was once a local beer brewery we had here in the city of New Orleans. Opened up around the late 1800s, but they closed around 1969. What happened? Budweiser, Miller Beer got a little stronger, kind of forced those guys out of business. Now the building reopened around the later part of the 1970s. When it did, it turned to souvenir stores, coffee shops, restaurants, condos. Some of those condos facing Mississippi River to the right of us, value close to $1 million, only because they're facing the mighty Mississippi River. Anybody get a chance to taste the jambalaya yet since you've been here? Anybody?
Yes.
Pretty good, huh? Well, here to the left, Cafe Maspero, this great-looking building, probably have the best jambalaya in this area. Toulouse and Decatur where we are. Now, some of it just might prepare that jambalaya spicy. Did you guys have it spicy? So if you get it spicy, we got a little saying about that. We just might say, jambalaya, jambalaya, your pants on fire. You know you have to make a deposit, you know what I'm talking about. How about over here to the left, that little pink-looking building there? That'll be a Walgreens, but I do believe that could be the smallest Walgreens in the world. But inside of it, you'll find any and everything you're looking for when you leave home, when you're rushing out to take the vacation. Behind the black gate, the fence to the left there, Jackson Square is called. In just a few seconds down the center, you can see the statue sitting on top of a horse there. That'll be Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson, well, he was the hero of the Battle of New Orleans, took place in the city back in 1815, 1815. Andrew Jackson was also once the 7th president of the United States of America. Directly behind the Andrew Jackson statue, you'll find the St. Louis Cathedral. That'll be one of the oldest Roman Catholic cathedrals in the country. Sunday Mass take place there every weekend. During the weekdays, you can walk around and take some pictures. Now, there's a building to the left of the St. Louis Cathedral. It's called the Cabildo. Inside of the Cabildo is where the Louisiana Purchase took place, 1803. Now the French is a group that gave the city New Orleans name, 1718. They ran the town to 1760. That's when the Spanish group took over. So inside the Cabildo to the left of St. Louis Cathedral was once the city hall for the Spanish group. Those guys ran the town from 1760 to 1802. That's when they decided they had enough of this city. So they surrendered right back over to the French. What did those guys do 1 year later? The French decided to sell the whole entire state of Louisiana. So to the right, fall down here would be the Mississippi River. Behind us, what we call up the river, all the way to Minnesota. During those days, plenty of small cities and states along the Mississippi River was once part of the state of Louisiana. So the French sold the whole entire state of Louisiana from New Orleans to Minnesota. They estimate that to be 2 cents an acre. What a giveaway, huh? Folks are very, very upset with those guys from selling the whole entire state of Louisiana. Now, right along here in this area, to the right, Mississippi River could be the deepest point in the Mississippi River by that 200 feet deep. Now, Louisiana did not become part of the United States of America until about 1812. So guess what? You guys right in the heart of it. We are celebrating our tricentennial 300-year birthday from 1718 to 2018. In 300 years, we swore in the first female mayor ever in 300 years. Hip hip hooray for the ladies, huh? So far, she's doing pretty good. Only been there for about 30 days, but moving on in the right direction, right? Over here to the right of us, green looking on it, Cafe Du Monde. Anybody get a chance to visit that place yet? Cafe Du Monde, yeah. They serve all kind of coffee. Their specialty would be beignets. Anybody had the beignets yet? Yeah, it's a little piece of dough in the shape of a pillow, but they put a white powder on top of it, right? But every time they bite into that beignet, the white powder just seems to get over everywhere. Then to make it look like you've been doing some other type of powder, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, you do. Cafe Du Monde been open up since the 1860s. 24 hours, 7 days a week. All these buildings to the right of us are what we call the French Market, the oldest market in the country. Opened up 1790. When it first opened up, it was known as Colonial Market. Then later, they changed the name to the French Market. Muffalata. You guys ever heard of the muffalata? Some folks say muffaletta. It's a big old sesame seed bun like this. Ham, provolone cheese, a little salami on there. Pimentos, green olive, put a little vegetable right on top of it. When the Sicilians came to this part of the country, they brought that with them. So over here to the left, the red looking building you see is Central Grocery, 900 block of Decatur. Now if you go over there and decide to purchase one of those muffalatos, tell me you won't have, because the whole thing is this big. It'll keep you hanging around for a couple of days trying to finish it too. So tell me you won't have. To the left, in between the trees, way up high, there's a gold statue there, if you can see it. Joan of Arc, she's called. Now, Joan of Arc was the Maid of Orleans, but this statue was a gift to the city of New Orleans from the people of France on our 250-year anniversary. So that'd be 14-karat gold if you was able to see it. That's one reason why it's sitting up so high above the ground. I just want to make sure that no one come by and take a little chip off the block. So if you ever over in this area, not exactly sure what a French market is, you get near the gold statue we just passed, the one that some of us call joning on a pony. You know you'll be in the right area. French market shift gear just a little bit, went to the left side. Looks slightly a little different too. What happened? Due to Hurricane Katrina, the structure had some problems, had to come down, had to redo it all over again. So here to the left, produce market, handful of small cafes. To the right of us, they're redoing the flood wall over in this area. The drainage system right underneath has some problems, so they're knocking the flood wall down. In the next block to the left, you're going to see it look slightly different again. Open air market is called the flea market. Nice gifts, great souvenirs, probably half price you pay in other parts of the city. So if you love to shop with your friends and your relatives, this is the spot over here to the left. You find some items over here and look for the past couple of years, just forgot about it. Before you know it, you'd have purchased 3 or 4 items from the one vendor. He'll let you know, please don't stop shopping right now, because the more you buy, the more you save. Let's make a deal.